Welcome to Malaysia's Kuala Lumpur International Airport Terminal 2. Today I am going to talk about a lot of important things that you need to know about arriving at this airport, including how to fill the Malaysia Digital Arrival Card or the MDAC form, the immigration and customs process, whether you are eligible for Autogates, whether to exchange currency or take SIM cards from the airport, and most importantly, the transport options from the airport to the city center. And trust me, you really don't want to miss this part because booking a Grab or cab is not the most convenient option from the airport, and you definitely need to explore other options. I'll talk about everything and try to make your arrival easier. So let's get started. So once you arrive at this airport, get ready for a long walk towards the immigration counter. You just need to follow the signs at the arrival hall to move ahead. And as we do that, let me tell you, Malaysia is visa free for Indians. However, we still need to fill the Malaysia Digital Arrival Card or the MDAC form and show it at the immigration's counter. And let me show you how to fill this form. So you go to Google and search MDAC Malaysia. A few websites will come up, but you have to click on the official website, which is this. I'll share the link in the description. So once you click on the official website, this is how the landing page looks like. So you scroll down and here it says that effective 1st January 2024, all foreign nationals need to fill up this form except people who fall under this 7 categories. Then the link for the MDAC form is also provided below. So you click on the link, this announcement tab will come up. You click on cross. Here you have to click on register. So once you click on register, this is how the form will look like. Now here there are two sections that you need to fill up. One is the personal information, the other is the traveling information. And this is easy. In the personal information, you have to fill up details exactly as per your passport. I'm providing some dummy information here just to show you how to do this. Now you have to provide the email address properly because that is where the PIN for your digital arrival card will come. You have to provide your country code. For Indians it is 91, so you have to provide that, and you have to provide your mobile number as well. After that you have to fill up the traveling information, which is very important. So you have to fill this information within 3 days of your arrival, as it says here. So date of arrival will be as per your date of arrival. Then mode of travel will be air if you are traveling by flight. Then date of departure will be as per your plans. Last port of embarkation will be basically most of the times it will be your home country, but if you are traveling from somewhere else, you have to provide that country's information. Flight number will be provided in your e-ticket. Accommodation of stay is basically your hotel address. If you have already booked a hotel, then you have to provide that information. For us, we booked the Accent residence in Bukit Bintang, so we provided that information. We got the address from Google itself, so we provided that. So once this is done, you click on submit, and as soon as you click on submit, you will get an email in your email address. In that email you will receive a PIN. We received an 8-digit PIN. Once you receive that PIN, you have to come back here, click on check registration on the top, as you can see. Once you do that, you have to provide your passport number, nationality. Then you have to provide your PIN, the PIN that you received on your email. Then click on I am not a robot and then click on submit, after which you will receive your digital arrival card. It's a fairly easy process. However, if you have any doubts regarding the MDAC form, you can let me know in the comment section and I'll be happy to help. Alright, so the immigration counters are at level 2, and to reach there you can either take the escalator or the lifts. We took the lift and reached level 2 but realized we have to walk a little more. Now let me talk about the Autogate process. So the Autogates are located at the right side of the manual immigration counters, and you just need to scan your passport. A facial recognition will happen and the gates will open. This will save you a lot of time, especially if there are long queues at the manual counters. Please note, you still need to fill out the MDAC form even if you are eligible for Autogates. Apart from Malaysian citizens, there are 63 countries whose citizens are eligible for this Autogate facility. And you can find out if your country is eligible or not in the Malaysian Ministry of Foreign Affairs website. Indians are not eligible for this facility, so we went to the manual counters. The immigration process took about 30 minutes because of the queue. They checked our passports and MDAC form and let us in, after which we claimed our luggage at the baggage claim section. Now, as we move towards the exit through this huge food court, let me talk about currency exchange and SIM cards. So, for any international trip, it is always recommended not to exchange currencies at the airport because of low exchange rates. So, even though there were currency exchange counters at the airport, we decided not to do it there, and instead we exchanged our currency at this place near Bukit Bintang called the Suka Money Changer, located right behind a 7-Eleven. They give pretty good rates, so you can definitely get your currencies exchanged here. Also, if you are traveling from India, do not take INR with you, always take USD for better rates. Now about SIM cards, while there are a lot of counters at the airport and you can take your SIM cards from there, we took an eSIM from Klook by an operator named Explory. We took eSIM from this operator even in Bali and they gave decent connection. The price of this Malaysia eSIM was just 265 INR and they were offering 1.5 GB data for 5 days. They have other options that you can choose from. After using this in Bali and Malaysia, I can definitely recommend this, although in very few places the coverage was a little less, but we did not face any issue because of that. Now coming to the final and the most important part, booking a cab from the airport. Now in most of the countries we visited, this process is quite simple. However, here we faced a little difficulty and let's find out why. So we are currently in Malaysia. We landed at the Kuala Lumpur International Airport, Terminal 2, and we discovered something crazy. So basically, here if you want to book a cab from the airport, your luggage will be considered as one person. For example, like in India, one cab allows 4 people. Here also it's the same thing. However, if you come with 4 people and 4 luggages, you have to take 2 cabs. Now if you come with 8 people like we did, we had 8 people, along with that around 5-6 more luggages, so we had to book 2 big cars, and that costed us around 4,500 rupees for the 2 cars from here to Bukit Bintang, which is around 45 kilometers. We could have explored other cheaper options, I guess, like the bus or the trains, but I don't know how that works, so we'll have to explore that while returning especially. So Grab works here in Malaysia, but we actually booked a Grab as well, but they denied our booking because again they said we have to book more cars, because in one car I think only 2 people were allowed along with 2 luggages, but we had 8 people as I mentioned. Now since we came with our parents and they had a sleepless night because of the flight, we thought we'll not look for other options like a bus or a train, so we booked 2 airport cabs, and as I mentioned, the cost was on the higher side. We spent 5 wonderful days in Malaysia, including a trip to Penang in a superfast train. An approximate budget for a 5 to 7 day Malaysia trip can be somewhere between 45,000 to 50,000 rupees per person, including flight. If you are traveling with more people, your cost will be even lesser, since your accommodation cost per person will come down if you plan to stay in apartments instead of hotels. So that's it for today. I'll soon upload a video with detailed itinerary, more suggestions and must-do activities in Malaysia. Till then, goodbye.